battle. Ness.
Alright, getting into losers finals here, we have Aryeh versus asddast. asddast won 3-1 in their set earlier today, so welcome to real commentary now that me and asddast are just ranting about stupid bullshit.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't think that was a VT student that just played. No, Aryeh goes to VT, he's just a grad student. It's okay, it's okay. I saw a little bit of these two's winners side set, and it really just did look like the problem was that Ness is having a really hard time getting the Pikmin off. And having a hard time avoiding getting hit by the Pikmin in neutral as well. Obviously, Ness has a lot of tools to get the Pikmin off of him, but I think they do kind of come at a cost that Mike is like getting better and better at exploiting. You know, like if Ness is mashing the Nair to get rid of the Pikmin, you kind of know what he's going to do when he jumps, which removes a lot of the guessing game. So on. Also, honestly, just being able to stop the PK fires with Pikmin alone is like pretty damn good in this matchup. Specifically against Aryeh, because Aryeh goes for a lot of PK fire. Alright, off-stage scenario. Mike's also been doing a pretty good job at making it back. Being able to, like, go high in a lot of different scenarios is definitely good here. One thing I will say is that Mike is consistently rolling against the yo-yo instead of doing get-up attack, which I understand. I think it's kind of just a preference, but I wonder if Aryeh is going to try to adapt to that, or if it might just be purely a technique. Alright, these are low percent damage strings. This is what I think asddast is best at. Low percent advantage state is like so good. It's like impeccable. It's like pretty close to optimal sometimes if he's playing good. I can be heard, right? You guys can hear me. I'm worried because the headset didn't work earlier, and I spent an entire set commentating, and nobody heard it, so... Curious. Okay. I'll take my mask off as well, see if that makes any difference, as I know that I can be pretty quiet on comms. Okay. Oh, Olimar also is really good at edge guarding Ness because of that, yeah. Pikmin just stops the PK rocket entirely. I'd be interested to see if Aryeh goes down again, if he'll try Lucas or Snake, or... he might go Joker, honestly. I think I heard him asking about the Olimar Joker matchup earlier. Or maybe that was someone else. He might be considering the Joker, but I think Mike is like really good at that matchup. Alright, yeah, this is lapping in percents. This is pretty similar to what we saw for a lot of their winners sets, like games 1 and 2, and game 3 was a bit of a wash, but then come back game 4. Just rack on a lot of percent, keep yourself solid, keep yourself alive for a good amount of time. Most importantly, just keep yourself from losing neutral very often at all. Mike's doing a great job of putting up that wall and just not letting anything tear it down. Yeah, like Mike doesn't have to, okay, game 1 goes to Mike. He doesn't have to deal with a lot of Aryeh's usual setups, like the PK fire from platform, nearly as much as he can sit from the other side and chuck Pikmin. And he's doing a really good job at like making his Pikmin patterns a little more ambiguous as well. You saw Aryeh go for like a couple F smashes to try to reflect Pikmin. I think he went for at least one in this game, but it's just like not working because Mike isn't just like chucking Pikmin. He's waiting for gaps and he's trying to use it to shut down the holes. Infiltrate the holes, I should say, in Aryeh's game plan.
Start the battle. Ness.
Alright, looks like he's running it back to the Ness. It's so weird to hear the in-game audio on comms through the headset, and also just because the TV is weird. I like the stage. I like the stage difference choice here a lot. Yeah, give Mike less room to chuck the Pikmin. But asddast is usually pretty aggressive as far as Olimars go. He goes for a lot more up close and personal stuff. But it looks like in this matchup he's been taking a bit more of a not necessarily a passive approach because he's still pushing a lot of buttons, but he's not getting as close. He's playing a lot of a keep away game. So I think the stage pick totally makes sense. Oh, it does good. asddast DI is like not that great. I think it's like his biggest survival game. Ooh, that was interesting. I wonder if the jab grab just wasn't 25%. Mike's usually pretty good at that. That's true. He might be a little desperate for it, or I was wondering if maybe the Pikmin somehow like influenced Ness to fall out of it. Alright, great catch on the dare. Let's see what Aryeh can do to survive. He is doing a really good job of mixing up his recovery options when he's getting close, as well as his distances when he's up being. That being said, pretty much even. Oh, great nair. Really crazy nair. Oh yeah, I killed the Pikmin before it could even reflect it. That's so sad. I guess in some scenarios you would want to kill the Pikmin, because Olimar can just like whistle anyway. It probably is better against things that aren't like purple or something. I'm surprised that kill spreads. I guess this stage is sealed. They just don't look as high on my screen because of the overlay, I think. Yeah, just a wait. Gonna pay a lot of bills there. Okay. Right. Aryeh gets something started off stage, but it's not enough for the stop. He's able to grab an extra Pikmin, but kind of wastes it there as Aryeh just bats it away. Yeah, Mike spent a long time in disadvantage without any options because he lost his Pikmin there. And then he was kind of desperate to get something started, so he started throwing his Pikmin out really quickly as well. I think the stage choice really worked wonders there, and also Aryeh was getting more used to the flow, the pace that asddast wanted to play in. PS2, good stage for staying away. I would know. I go to stage 11, and I love camping. So. Two platforms on this stage work really well. The dimensions of the stage in general. Just a good choice for what asddast's game plan has been so far across these two sets. Alright, he is like, he's getting kind of up close and personal with these low percent stuff. Which does make sense. Again, I think his strength is those low percent streams. Like, I think that's his greatest strength. It's kind of risky, Yeah, and Aryeh has definitely gotten more into the flow of reflecting his game, for sure. Oh, but Mike just, that was bold, man. I don't think Mike expected that option necessarily. I don't think that's why he did that, because I don't think he would have chosen that option. But it worked out really well for him, just because of the timing of it. That's a pretty early stock for asddast. And this could be pretty good for him, man. He's got a pretty good lineup so far. This is going to be rough, getting back to stage in those conditions. Yeah. I think that was a slightly rough DI, but I don't know. It might have been good DI. I'm not really sure how Olimar's stats work. Like that. Great whistle. Okay. Getting knocked off stage again. Yeah, that was kind of a checkmate position. I think maybe he could have gone for fastball neutral air dodge or something like that. Or not necessarily have a fastball actually. But just a neutral air dodge would have maybe been good there. In that position, he put himself, even if he was able to drift back from the F smash, he was still pretty exploitable. Because I think he would have had to have gone for a B at like a very easily interceptable angle. Alright, clawing his way back in, fairly effectively, but definitely bleeding out. Okay, catches him with the dash attack. This could be big. I think he really... Oh, okay. He could still take it. He really wanted to take the stock in that scenario. This is the percent. I think once you get to around those 60-ish percents, that's the percent where extra credit starts to become super relevant. And I would say that's definitely especially true against a character like Olimar because the percents that he can get are so dependent on lineup. Wow, that was really good. That was a very good game from asddast. This is the best I've seen asddast play. That was like... that was a Jake smash in like the purest sense. Abuse frame data, you know, and just F smash. Yeah, that was just really smart. I would have like 100% gotten hit by that. I would have never considered that as an option. Like at all. Town, interesting. Okay, I think for how Aryeh is getting his kills, this stage makes sense. For the pace of the match, I think asddast can benefit a lot. So this is a high risk, high reward stage pick. For sure. Because Aryeh is getting most of his kills on these offstage scenarios, dragging Olimar off in general. He hasn't really gotten that many off-the-top kills, and he's giving Mike a little bit less room to intercept him off stage as well, which is nice. But again, I think the layout of the stage itself, as opposed to the dimensions, the platforms and everything, I think they're going to be benefiting asddast more with these two's respective cases. Being said, really good opening from Aryeh. So far, he's applying a lot of pressure, not taking much himself. I think Ness's greatest strength as a character is that he doesn't really have a hard time closing out stocks at all. He has so many ways to do it. He has kill throws from pretty early at a lot of different parts of the stage. His air kills and is very fast. Good out of shield pressure. Good setups into cheesy early kills as well if need be. That being said, I think asddast has done a great job at living at least to like normal percents against Ness. You know what I mean? He's not getting hit by any of these cheesy things. He's not getting hit by any PK rockets or charged F smashes or anything like that. Only gotten hit by like a couple yo-yos as well, which is really good. Fortunate hitbox of the Aryeh able to recover Sig. Get off any options there. Okay. That's something that I noticed asddast doing in my set against him as well. He's been going for a lot more just like land spot dodge to preempt grabs. Very, very effective against a lot of players here. We have a lot of grab sections. Oh, wow. I've never seen that those two moves link into each other like that. That's a lot of damage. Oh, great scenario for Aryeh though. See what he can get. Ooh, okay. Slightly miscalculates. Takes a lot from it, but resets the scenario off stage. Forces asddast to go low, and then catches Aryeh panicking off, or catches asddast panicking off the ledge. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. This could legitimately be it. Like, he could absolutely just take the stock very early through a variety of options. Yeah, I don't think up throw's gonna kill quite yet. Getting a bit too feisty for the kill, I think. That was really good, though. That was very, very, very well executed. I don't know if anybody else does this, but sometimes I'm against an opponent and I'm down on my last stock and I get them to their last stock and I do 1% of damage and I think to myself, alright, no JV, I can win this. As long as it's not a JV, I can win this. Game 5. I think the stage choice is going to matter a lot here. I'm interested to see where we go, and we're running it back to small battlefield. Super agree with this choice. Heavily agree with this choice.
Stop battle. Olimar.
Considering the snake, perhaps? Yep. I think going with the True Blue as opposed to the Unknown is generally pretty good in Game 5 unless you got really downloaded Game 4. And Aryeh won Game 4.
Go!
I could see this stage making him want to play Snake a little more. Wow, a down smash. Such a gregarious angle. Sorry, I'm not bad for watching too much Dracula Pro. Out of the way. So far, pretty solid starts for both players. Slightly better early scenarios for asddast. Hits him with the desync platform. I saw him setting it up. I was wondering if Aryeh was paying attention. Not gonna kill quite yet. Great DI. Good drift there. Another great thing that Ness has going for him. He can drift out of the wave pulls very effectively. Okay, Mike exhausted his Pikmin there. Felt like he needed to pull another one and got punished for it. Oh, but great down air there. Very, very effective down air. Right. Aryeh avoids that rough scenario. Oh! Wow. I'm surprised that hit from there. Actually, I'm not that surprised, but like in my head it just didn't. Okay. asddast absolutely wants to put on a ton of extra credit here, so Aryeh taking that stock early is very beneficial for him. Yeah, this lineup is like okay as well for building damage. I mean, if you can land white on there for a solid amount of time, it's pretty good, but it's hard to get white on for a solid amount of time, especially against a character like this. I think you generally more so want like purples and reds and stuff. Those low percents. Gets the catch, doesn't get the spike. That'll do the spike. All right, very, very solid lead for Michael asddast here. I have seen Aryeh clutch out a lot of scenarios before, but I've also seen Mike be a closer. Let's see which one is true today. All right, great start for Mike. He's applying pressure in such unconventional ways. I've never seen Mike play like this. He's playing possessed. He's like spacing so well. He's going for options that are so good that I've never seen Mike do. That'll take it. Wow. That was a fantastic set. That might be my favorite set of the semester so far. That was really good play. Really solid play. And that sets us up for Grands.